also, we have a huge giveaway going on right now. Make sure y'all click the link down in the description to enter this huge giveaway. Shout out to all the sponsors. This is my way of celebrating 200,000 subscribers. So if you want to win over $20,000 worth of studio gear, win your part in that with 10 separate grand prizes, man, make sure you go to Wayne.wav and enter. Hey, man, are you trying to get them Polo G style vocals? Well, I made it really, really easy for you with my new Polo G style template. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Wavy Wayne from Wavy.wav, and just so y'all know right now, man, all the templates that I have ever created are available right now to help you record and mix better and faster with the sound that you want. I know that as an artist, especially as an artist, right, it can be difficult to record into a dry session. You want some effects, you want to feel like you're already in the song, and that's the purpose of my recording and mixing templates, to help you get that feeling immediately. So even as an artist or even as an engineer, if you want a index of sounds that you could pull up and call up instantly for your artist so that y'all can record and mix better and faster and make the most out of your studio sessions, visit WavyWayne.com and cop one of my professional recording and mixing templates. Now today, what I have here is a Polo G style vocal template. It's important to keep in mind that when we're looking at vocal style templates, you ain't never gonna sound exactly like this person. So when I play this, yes, this is me doing my best rendition of a Polo G style flow, but damn, I don't sound like Polo G, okay? I ain't sipping up. You know what? I digress. So I don't sound like Polo G, and you ain't gonna sound like Polo G or any other templates that you could get from my website. But what you will have is similar characteristics and effects that they use so that your unique voice can have some of that same style, all right? So first, let's just go ahead and jump in. We'll take a listen to this Polo G style template and how it sounds with me rapping on it, and then I will break down exactly some of my thoughts and processes behind the Polo G style vocal chain so that you can, know better how to work this template when you download it yourself on WavyWayne.com. So let's
Yo, YBH. In the Hellcat, watch me race and drift. Fella boy problem, don't play with him. Like to ride to traffic with the Drake grip. We'll wipe his nose like a handkerchief. Say you ride for him, then you dying for him. Like a crash dummy, leave him laying still. We was selling white like Taylor Swift. Pockets weak, he ain't got no way to live.
All right, and we notice that that's like a remake of the beat. It ain't the same, but you get the idea, okay? So let's take a look around the session and see what we have in here going on, all right? So first thing first is we have a track for the beat. What you will notice is that you will easily be able to drag and drop your beat without having to do anything. I've already set the levels using this trim plugin for you to make sure that you have enough headroom to record. So when you find whatever stereo instrumental that you're going to record to, you can use your Finder or import it in and drag and drop it right on this beat track. Next up in this session is a record track. Now this record track is basically going to be a super low latency record track. So it's going to sound very similar in effects to what the final lead tracks will sound like, but a few enhancements will be missing to make sure that the latency stays low, okay? And I'm gonna walk you through these lead vocals. And what I'm doing here is that Polo G style, he likes to go kind of line for line. So I made it really easy for you guys, if you notice, and I will play this to kind of have one line and then the next line and one line and the next line. And so especially if you are the type of rapper or singer who has your bars overlapping as you go from line to line, this template is really going to help you to kind of manage all of that by just not having to process each of the individual tracks, but having all the processing done through a sub master. So it looks like that on these lead tracks where you're going to drop your actual vocals after you record them. So you would record them onto this record track and then drag and drop those clips down to either lead 1 or lead 2. That way you have a little bit of variety in case the little parts overlap. So I'm gonna play this again so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about.
In the Hellcat, watch me race and drift. Fella boy problem, don't play with him. Like to ride to traffic with the Drake grip. We'll wipe his nose like a handkerchief. Say you ride for him, then you dying for him. Like a crash dummy, leave him laying still. We was selling white like Taylor Swift. Pockets weak, he ain't got no way to live.
All right, so you feel that back and forth pull of the cadence, which Polo G likes to do a lot, especially on this song. So if you want to kind of use that same back and forth push and pull cadence, then this session template is going to be great for you, because we have 2 lead tracks that are being processed via an aux input track. Now, of course, if you have even more different stacks and layers, you can duplicate these at any time to get you another track and add on to that part as you need to. So let's take a look at some of the processing, because I've done some special things here. And if you're getting this template, you may or may not have all of the processors. They're not all 100% required, but they just make everything sound so much better. So of course we got Auto Tune Pro. I'm using a pretty fast retune speed just because I like to have that sound when I'm recording. And then I'm also humanizing it, because with Polo G, you're not getting a super T-Painting effect. You're getting more of a smooth auto-tune style effect, okay, to where it's there, but it's not super noticeable that it's there. Coming next, I have a BF76. This is a stock Pro Tools 1176 emulation that I think works beautifully. And then we're having the EQ to really shape this vocal in the style, kind of Polo G style. I'm also using this Waves C4 multi-band compressor. It's crazy because I actually just did a full multi-band compression masterclass for the Wavy Seals Elite. And if y'all want to check out, you got to tap into the Wavy Seals Elite, man. All right. But yeah, I'm hitting each of the bands, the low band, the low mid, the mids, and the highs, treating them all a little bit differently. And this C4 is really shaping the sound of that vocal. I'm going to start off by bypassing this C4, and I'm going to bring it in so you can hear the huge difference it's making.
Yo, YBH. In the Hellcat, watch me race and drift. Billboard problem, don't play with him. Like to ride to traffic with the Drake grip. We'll wipe his nose like a handkerchief. Say you ride for him, then you dying for him. Like a crash dummy, leave him laying still. We was selling white like Taylor Swift. Pockets weak, he ain't got no weight to.
All right, so you see how it's really shaping that vocal. And then on here, I feel like I want to lighten that mid-range up some. Let's hear it.
Yo, YBH. In the Hellcat, watch me race and drift. Billboard problem, don't play with him. Like to ride to traffic with the Drake grip. We'll wipe his nose like a handkerchief. Say you ride for him, then you dying for him. Like a crash dummy, leave him laying still. We was
So even now I make adjustments as I'm working through here, and I want to make sure that you know you have the liberty to shape and sculpt each template to make it your own, to make it fit and match your vocal style, the microphone that you use to record, and your delivery, all right? So coming after that, we have one of my favorite compressors, which is now a stock Pro Tools compressor. It's called Smack. If you don't have this, you need to make sure that you update to the latest version of your Pro Tools, and then in your downloads, you need to make sure that you download this particular Smack plugin, all right? Because this really smacks, man. Let's hear this mix before and after this.
Yo, YBH. In the Hellcat, watch me race and drift.
Kinda light.
Problem, don't play with him. Like to ride to traffic with the Drake grip. We'll wipe his nose like a handkerchief. Say you ride for him,
There's a
then
lot
you
more
dying
body,
for him.
man.
Like a crash dummy, leave him laying still. We was selling white like Taylor Swift. Pockets weak, he ain't got no weight to lift.
All right, and then coming from there, I added some vitamins, man. Now the vitamin, this is a Waves stock plugin that if you're using the Horizon bundle, which I recommend that you have Horizon or higher to make sure that you have most of these plugins, then that vitamin is included, and that's a super dope one. And then obviously some de-essing, and we're gonna come over into the Fab Filter Saturn. Now with the Saturn, this is definitely one of those kind of, if you have it, cool. If you don't, then you need to find something else, a different way to achieve this saturation. But it's a multi-band saturation. I'm gonna play this and let y'all hear what it's doing.
Yo, YBH. In the Hellcat,
So right
watch
now
me
we
race and drift.
bypass.
Billboard problem, don't play with him. Like to ride to traffic with the Drake grip. We'll wipe his nose like a handkerchief. Say you ride for him, then you dying for him. Like a crash dummy, leave him laying still.
Oh man, you see, it was even adding too much sizzle. Even Pro Tools couldn't handle it. But yeah, this plugin adds extra sizzle and sparkle to that vocal, man. All right, and then one more thing that I'm gonna show y'all, I'll include a different type of reverb on here too, the R-verb. I'll make sure I have the setting on here, and I'll keep it bypassed or inactive just in case you don't have this. But this is a really affordable reverb. It's the Valhalla Ventures reverb, and I think this really helps to get that Polo G sound across, along with some sculpting EQ. All right, so don't forget, y'all, I'm Wavy Wayne from WavyWayne.com, and also we have a huge giveaway going on right now. Make sure y'all click the link down in the description to enter this huge giveaway. Shout out to all the sponsors. This is my way of celebrating 200,000 subscribers. So if you want to win over $20,000 worth of studio gear, win your part in that with 10 separate grand prizes, man, make sure you go to wavywayne.com and enter. And also check out one of my custom recording and mixing templates to help you record and mix better and faster. Be dope.